There we go. We should be fine. We got 12 minutes on the clock, everybody.
More like 11:15.
Pretty much, yeah. Give or take. Welcome.
We're back.
Wow. That's like the fifth time we've said that.
Yeah.
But we have to. We made a poster, so this time for real.
Now we're back for real. This is a soft reboot of the.
It's a bit of a reboot. It's a bit of a reboot. I don't want to say it's season 2, but it's essentially season 2.
We had like a season 2 after we took like a couple months hiatus.
For one,
for the first one,
you see us now.
No, that's huge.
Hi.
Big
I see
jump.
you. Mm-hmm. You see me. 2 newer mics, better mics. From the last time we did one of these was January when the year started.
We did a Christmas one, a Halloween one, a Thanksgiving one, a Christmas one, and then the New Year's one.
We're back.
And then we did Let's Plays.
We're back, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Variety and content is essentially just what we want to do.
We here.
We're not no one-trick ponies.
We here.
We got the materials. We got the time. When's the next time you clock in?
Like I got about.
This is my lunch
6
break.
minutes. I'm on my lunch break right now, bro. I got 39 minutes left.
I will say, we mentioned this in our private conversations. This isn't going to be a weekly thing. We can't keep up with that. I say twice a month.
I don't recall that. Why don't you think we could do it weekly?
For me, personally, this is a lot to edit. It's live footage. It's not just audio anymore. Mm-hmm. It's live footage. I got to make it funny and entertaining.
You're gonna edit the podcast?
Yeah. If it's our faces, yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I took season 2, man.
I thought maximum it was just gonna be you're gonna clip stuff.
No.
Word.
I said it. I said it in the notes. I said,
bro, you think I'll listen? You think I'll read? Come on now.
You're right.
It's like
you did have problems with that in elementary school. You would stutter a lot.
You will not.
Because it happened.
I don't recall.
I recall.
Are you sure?
Yeah, my memory's better than yours. Is that a lie?
I don't know.
My memory's better than yours.
I don't know if I can
because you don't remember the fact that my memory's better than yours. Exactly. Proves my point.
That's
so welcome back, baby.
Sure.
Season 2 of the Doomcast. This is episode like 32, I believe.
This is episode 1.
I don't want to say episode 1. On Anchor, it's going to say episode 32. On YouTube, it's not going to have a number yet. Again, that was in the notes.
Do you think it would be better if we don't number them?
I'm not going to number them on YouTube yet because it's confusing. Because on YouTube, we have like episode 20 and then episode 31. So for now, I'm going to no number on YouTube, but on Anchor, I'm going to continue the numbers because it's continuous. It has all the numbers there. On YouTube, no numbers until
soft reboot, not hard reboot.
Until like I give it like 2 months. If we're doing this consistently, then I'll bring the number back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play it by ear. Quite literally, because the next one's gonna come out like next year. Because we don't follow on our promises.
Oh, I say I know that, bro. We got the setup.
Be conscious. 12 minutes. We got 12 minutes.
Bro, I can't read.
It's 3 minutes. We're 3 minutes now.
It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, this podcast is done already. So what's up? How you been since our last podcast?
Yo, since our last, that's a lot to cover. First of all, a whole pandemic, literally. The last we recorded in January.
Yeah, the thing that was up was World War III. Everybody thought we were going to war.
This, of course, we all know this year has been insane. There was a threat of atomic annihilation in January, and now that seemed like a slice of cake. I was seriously like, yo, what happens if I get drafted? Like thinking it out, having the whole like coming back and being like, hello family, I didn't die in war, I just lost a leg,
I did murder.
But now that's like nothing compared to everything we've gone through at this point. I'm blessed enough to have not lost my home, have not worried about food. My father's been able to keep working. I've been working.
And we hope the same for everybody out there listening.
Hope, but I mean, that's just not the reality, man. Like 50% of the country doesn't have reliable housing now. And it's I feel like there's another plot twist.
It's fine. We got $1,200.
I feel like there's another plot twist every couple weeks. So that's a great, like, I completely forgot about World War III. After that, what was it? Was it murder hornets or
no? That was like
that
recently.
was post coronavirus. Yeah.
Kobe died.
February. Died. Yeah.
And I was like, man, life sucks.
Yeah.
Can't get any worse than this. And then I say middle of March is when everything happened.
Yeah, mid-March.
And podcast was not even in our minds.
It really wasn't. But that was the thing. When this initially started, it was a slow burn. It wasn't just like, boom, post-apocalyptic. It was like I got on the train to go to class one day and the entire train was empty. And the CUNY system, you're not in, like, you don't go to community college or anything, but this goes for all colleges in the city. Yo, they were just like, we're going to take a 2-day hiatus just to figure things out. And then they were like, we're going to go for a week hiatus. And then it was 3 weeks. And it was just like, yo, what's going on?
Enjoy your summer, everybody.
Like, because we paid for class, we were waiting. And it's not even like we were waiting for the semester to start. Literally, we were in the middle of class expecting to take a test the next day, and they were just like, nah. And I was like, oh, great, I get to study some more time. And then it was like 3 weeks later, and I didn't even see my professor for the rest of the semester. But luckily my professors were like really understanding, and they understood it was like all a difficult time for everybody. And I'm not sure if many other schools did this, but BMCC had this policy where you could just opt out from showing the grade on the transcript. And that saved my GPA, because oh my god, that transitionary period from in-person learning to online learning was the worst semester I had in college, easily. But we kept it pushing. Then the murder hornets came in, but nobody. It was like whatever, right?
Sure.
Then there was the cannibal rats.
I ain't seen one yet.
Yeah, but the cannibal rats. Did you hear about those?
No.
So essentially, and I've seen more dead rats this year than I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if there's a correlation, but the rats in the subways are a lot more bold, and they're like attacking people in restaurants and also eating each other, because a large portion of their diet is the litter that people throw on the train tracks and in the train station.
Well, rats eating each other isn't new. It's just that they have no other choice.
Yeah, but I mean, at an increased rate, and I'm not thinking about it. You know my greatest fear. You know my greatest fear, bro. So
that ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't eating no rat. They ain't eating me. So,
bro, but
that's on them.
That's on them. I mean, if some super rats come out of the sewers,
what's super rats? How is that gonna come out?
So if the food chain is altered and these coronavirus,
how is it altered?
Listen, because if their food source becomes primarily other rats, then the strongest, smartest super rat is gonna survive. I think, and he's gonna be empowered by the dead souls of his brethren. I think that would
only happen as if rats never tried each other once, and they just now got a taste of themselves, and they were like, I would want to eat nothing but each other.
I don't know. But I definitely have seen just dead rats on the sidewalk. It's crazy.
Pick it up, add it to my collection.
Oh God, that's.
I remember this was years ago. I once was in the train station, and on a sign there was like a bunch of just dead rats hanging over it, as if the workers there just hung them over. Like that was like their trophy collection, or they were just scooping them up and just hanging them up.
It's
I'll throw it out later.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah,
it's like don't come here. You'll see what will happen. It's a warning sign. And I'm sure it was effective, because they'll smell the dead rats, right? The live rats.
And they go, bon appetit.
Damn, who cooking? Oh. But yeah, so then after that, North Korea, the threat of the North Korea missile launches.
Wasn't that like
that
December?
Was like a blip. No, but it happened again while we were in quarantine, I believe. The threat of that. North Korea war.
I must have been asleep.
Mind you, it's like we forget about all the crazy stuff that's happened in quarantine because it's topped. It's always topped. So next one, what is it? Trump saying crazy stuff the whole time. Biden showing that he's clearly not mentally competent. And what I think is going to happen with Kamala Harris is going to become president. If Joe Biden gets elected, they're going to finally come out and say, dude lost his mind.
She's going to come out to WAP.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And the whole world will be saved.
No, and it's crazy to see people go hard for her solely off of the fact that she's a black woman. And it's the same people who go hard for Obama. I went hard for Obama because I was like 10. And I didn't know about his policy or the drone strikes.
He had a beautiful family. He had a beautiful dog.
Beautiful family. He could shoot a basketball. He was smooth. I didn't care about drone strikes when I was 10. I didn't know what it was. But now I know he was responsible for the deaths of millions of innocents. And I tell my mother this, and she's just like, I still want you to marry his daughter. And she's like, yes, Kamala. And I'm like, yo, you're gonna go to jail. But that's an exaggeration, of course. But she is. I mean, it's Kamala Harris and Joe Biden played a pretty big part in building up the prison industrial complex. So to have them be president and vice president and subsequently president and person who stepped down.
But what's our alternative?
Yeah,
we don't got nothing else.
Jesus Christ! I'll tell you one thing: they're not going to defund the post office. That is crazy. And I haven't even really read into articles and stuff on how that's going to affect things. But just people aren't. He stopped it so that people couldn't vote as much, right? Mm-hmm. And voter suppression. I'm seeing crazy stuff like people waiting in line for 9 hours, which is unheard of. And then after they wait in line all day, they say, "Oh, sorry, go home." That's insane. But then on top of that,
wrap it up. We're pushing 12 minutes.
All right, edit that out. Defunding the U.S. Postal Service affects people. Trump's doing it so that people can't vote as easily and do mail-in ballots because people are scared of getting the coronavirus and dying or getting it and harming their loved ones. But people aren't getting their medication, court stuff, because people can't show up in court, so they're doing a lot of it by mail and by virtual meetings. That's not being able to be done. I just threw up in my mouth. I'm sorry. Delicious, but it's it's kind of how the pandemic is affecting all different types of things that you wouldn't necessarily think about and foresee. You think oh, of course there's going to be less pollution because people aren't going outside as much, but or even the airline industry collapsing, you could foresee that. But just being that public schools provide a lot of the food and people not getting free food no more, it's just everything crazy. Everything's crazy, but we not here to stress. This is the Doomcast. We're not here to worry.
We are, aren't we?
We're here to. Oh, you forgot where the Doomcast?
I forgot where the Doomcast.
Oh, you thought this is the
We've been going by. Yeah, we've been going by DOOMROOM for
yes. You got to switch hats. We're jack of all trades, master of none.
I'm taking off the mask.
Bro, you got to keep it on.
No, I'm taking off the DOOMROOM facade.
But you got to
putting it on. Putting on the Doomcast. On the
N95.
You want to take away my rights?
Oh. Come on, it's brother. Crazy because it's the conservatives are all about, I want my freedom. I want my freedom of speech. I want my freedom of religion. I want my freedoms, right? And they're
oh, that's what I had to talk about. Continue.
Yeah. They're like, yo, if I don't want to wear a mask, I don't have to. But then they won't let people peacefully protest. Which is the definition of freedom. It's crazy.
Are you
done? Go. You're eager. Come on.
We need a new intro song.
Oh.
Because last time.
Oh, you look like you're itching to make it WAP.
I have yet to listen to that song.
Yo, can we listen to it?
No, we can't.
So I could read it out.
Yeah, you'll do that later. But the last time I posted Doomcast episode on YouTube, it got copyright strike because of the Huey instrumental.
I told you.
So, but it lasted us from
it did
from
but
February.
Then we started getting traction.
You're right.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. You got us in trouble.
You got us copyright struck.
I don't know. What's
or we could get we could get maybe Isaiah to do one. I know this guy alone. We could get somebody to produce an intro for us.
We could get DJ Mustard to do one. I was speaking to him earlier.
But we know people who do music.
Rest in peace, Huey. It's been our theme song. We said that if we was to ever win an award, that would be the jam. We'd walk on stage to.
Oh my gosh,
that can't happen now.
What? If I won an award, I would come out to
You
Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Yeah, you said by Kanye. Yeah,
I didn't even remember.
I
don't even remember. But okay. You got it. Damn, that's tough.
DOOMCAST is back.
They caught me on 4K, bro. Candid camera. It's documented now. Damn, that's tough. Well, what are you gonna do about that? You got it.
I don't know. I don't gotta get this by Monday like we used to, so we have time to think about it. Yeah,
we in a pandemic. Who
cares? I think I gave myself some gray hairs, giving myself deadlines and whatnot, or editing 4 videos a day and planning out my whole week.
I feel like now more than ever, you have wiggle room. I have
so much time, but now I'm just like, man.
And I feel like if we got like 500,000 subscribers and we gotta really be on top of the daily uploads, then we could just pay a guy.
Yeah, we could.
So,
but then
don't stress about it now.
There's gonna be no more Future Me. Future Me is our editor.
Oh, well,
hi, Future Me.
You could just
say hi.
You could legally get the man
to change his name to Future Me.
Yeah.
No, we'll make it his name or her. There.
I feel like there is so much easier than saying him or her, and it's a lot more inclusive to the non-binary folks out there.
What if by the time we get popular, they teach dogs how to edit videos?
Bro, I'm specious. No dog's not touching my videos, bro. You wilding right now.
I'm already.
But here's the thing: they could clip that, and I get canceled 30 years from now. And that was
we were gonna get canceled anyway. Yeah. We've already said enough.
Yeah, we said enough. But that was I had a very long conversation with some of my Jamaican relatives about cancel culture, and it was really interesting to hear their perspectives on it because they were true. Like, how you gonna say what's that man's name from X-Men First Class who Fred Bacon played?
Fred Bacon? I don't know who Fred Bacon is. I don't think that's Kevin a man. Is Fred Bacon the mascot for Bacon. Oscar Mayer Bacon?
Shut up. Who did Kevin Bacon play?
The president, I think.
No, he played
don't mind me.
That curved screen is so cool. He played leader of the Hellfire Club. This is the best X-Men movie. Come on.
Okay.
Whatever. So he was like, he lived a really long time. He would for sure get canceled. Because I'm saying, yeah, looking up IMDb, opening up the IMDb app. But if you have somebody who lived during the 1920s, racism was socially acceptable. Sebastian Shaw, yeah. If you forget the 1920s, 1860s, during slavery. So if people were allowed to have slaves during that time, racism was definitely socially acceptable. But it's definitely not socially acceptable today. There are certain norms that people get accustomed to. It's not even that. It's like they literally didn't know what they were doing was wrong. I'm not saying it was acceptable, but I'm sure the white people cursing out Ruby Bridges thought that more than what they were doing was wrong, a black person going to school with their children was wrong.
What about Dan Harmon?
Let's talk about Dan Harmon. Jesus, Father God, Christ in heaven. Oh my God. So that's a very, very, very. Oh my God, he's sick, right? He's sick. I'm not condoning his actions at all, but, and I said but just now. God damn, Rick and Morty is a good show, bro. Like, that's tough. And they got him writing for Marvel now.
Yeah, judging from my social media,
I only saw
a lot of people don't. First of all, I remember this happening before. Didn't he get canceled already?
This is an old video. I heard about the video. I never saw it. It's so much worth seeing.
I saw the video and I was like, I don't get it. That's weird.
But here's the thing. He's not harming any actual, like Shane Dawson. What Shane Dawson was doing was criminal.
Do you consider him a pedophile? I don't know if I'd consider him a pedophile.
I don't.
From all I've seen is, he's a pedophile. I'm not watching that show anymore.
That's still not okay.
That's weird. Like, that's
unless okay. If we were judging it purely on what we saw, that video, is he a pedophile based on that video? No. But could that video be what he's doing behind closed doors, slipping out? Possibly.
And also, that was from like 10 years ago.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I haven't watched Rick and Morty in a very long time.
The era
but
of Flash,
I will say, if I was an
edgy.
avid Rick and Morty fan, I probably wouldn't stop watching the show after I saw this.
It's the conversation that keeps coming up of separating the art from the artist. It's tough because
he's not only is he's a co-creator. He's not like that's his sole creation.
But I feel like he plays a big part in it too, because Justin Roiland, he did his own show, Solar Opposites. It has all the humor and the animation style, but it doesn't have as good of the writing. Like, I don't know. It was like Rick and Morty with worse writing. Literally, it's a show called Solar Opposites. It was okay.
So then you support the show for the writing.
Yes, and this is what, going back to separating the art from the artist, like, you have Action Bronson, for example, right? I looked up to Action Bronson as a person, and then some receipts came out like, yo, he literally beat up this trans woman, and like took a picture and posted it on Twitter. Completely, like, don't respect him at all. But
I didn't hear this.
Yeah, I swore I told you about that.
News to me.
Yeah, and him and he was like, me and Body beat up this tranny.
I can see Body doing that. I so I'm not surprised. See Body doing
that. But and of course, Action would be like, yeah, but I don't respect him as a man, but he makes good music. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I respected him as a person. I no longer respect him as a person, but I feel like I will still enjoy his music.
I agree.
Would I go to his concert? Nah, I'm not putting money in his pockets. But
well, you listening to his music unless you're arguing it.
Yo, chill, bro.
You're right. We're on camera. I can't say those type of things.
I'm not letting them catch me in 4K.
So, in clear Doomcast fashion, we want to make everything fun and engaging with the audience, with the very small audience that we have, but the very loving audience that we have. So over the weekend, we asked if anybody has some questions.
Oh, let's go to that.
We got some questions.
Did you screenshot them? Because I'm not sure I have access to all of them.
Well, it's in your archive.
Is it now? Hold up.
Yeah, in your story archive.
Oh, hold up.
Obviously not prepared. But it'll be there. I got some off the top of my head.
Let's do them in order, though. Why not?
Yeah, let's do them in order.
So,
hit me with the first one, baby boy.
Questions, topics you want us to talk about, and we have the first one.
Let me preface this. When I said questions, obviously I'm with everything really, but
you with it all?
I'm with it all, but I was kind of hoping for like, bro, do you eat ass? Like,
come on, why does this keep coming?
Because I want to be funny, entertaining. Yeah. I don't want to be just like.
We don't gotta be. Yo, jack of all trades, master of none. But the first
one. Hit me with
the
first one.
Ways to maintain sanity as a young black teen during this pandemic.
I'm out. I can still answer this question.
This is tough. Because I feel like we're all tough when it comes to sanity at this point. But specifically black people and specifically black teenagers. I'm going to say specifically black teenagers because we're going to be on our phones more. We're going to have access to a lot more information constantly. There's this term I saw on Twitter called doom scrolling. And
doom scrolling?
Doom scrolling, literally. And
interesting.
As more and more news gets out, you have a greater inclination to have more screen time and seeing more terrible events. And you just keep reading and watching and looking at police brutality and people losing their loved ones and people getting kidnapped. You see people just getting kidnapped by the police in unmarked vans is crazy. But I definitely say limiting your screen time because that's a big part of the problem. Journaling just to reflect and know what causes spiraling and bad times. Of course, stay hydrated. Move your body. I've been like with like I'll go hard for like a weekend and just
what are we talking
exercise.
About? Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. And then just like pig out for like the next week. But I'm trying to get into like running daily, but we'll see. We'll see with that. But that would just be my recommendation.
What's the question again?
Ways to maintain sanity as a young black teen during this pandemic.
Now,
mind you, I'm not a therapist.
I'm not. Neither are we.
Yeah.
And I'm not a black person. I am Hispanic.
I know black. I'm Dominican.
I mean, I have black in my family, but not in my direct blood, and I have no idea on what I am. So, as of now, I'm just half Mexican, half Puerto Rican. However, I am a minority. I'm a person of slight color, and
brown.
Yeah, I'm there.
You there?
I'm definitely a victim of profiling.
Oh.
You know that feeling when you walk in a 99-cent store and you feel somebody tracking you down, and you're just like, man, I just want to get some stamps. Yo.
And now everybody's saying buy stamps so you can save the U.S. Postal Service.
Bro, why is it so hard to buy stamps?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Exactly. Like that's. I feel like that's something they should teach you.
I did the thing where you could like text and stuff. I think you don't just go into the post office and say, hey, can I get some stamps?
Yeah, but it's like I need to get one of those in order to send a letter. Like they don't sell them everywhere. I have to go to a specific store.
I'll be sending letters.
Exactly. Who sends letters? So why are stamps even? What was the question again?
Bro, I think we got it, bro. But once again, ways to maintain sanity as a young black teen during this pandemic. I think we got it as much as we can because we're not professionals. But I hope that helps out there.
Get some sun.
Sleep and sun. Yes.
Sleep is a good one.
Sleep is so important. Oh my God.
I've been getting more sleep lately.
Sheesh, I have not.
And I've noticed you text me at like 4 a.m. giving me
bro.
like,
chill, bro.
Hey, does this look good? And I'm just like, I'm gonna answer you at like 10 o'clock. Bro, I have been getting more sleep. Bro. I've been taking more naps, and I have been feeling better about myself. So that's good.
Sleep when you're tired, bro. Sleep when you need rest.
Next question, lay it on me.
All right. Then we got. All right. How unprotected black women are in America. Meg Tory drama. So, this is like
I'll let you handle this.
A double-sided question. Yo, so I feel like having black women in my life, you're aware of like how crazy people talk, not only people but black men specifically, but social media when that whole drama with Meg and Tory happened. So let me break it down how I process it and like how I was experiencing it. So it was like some report or some media outlet on Twitter and Instagram, and they were like, Tory Lanez involved in a shooting. Meg Thee Stallion spotted on scene. Everybody was like, look at this black king protecting Meg. Somebody tried to attack her and he backed out the tool, this and that. Oh my gosh. They must be dating as her knight in shining armor. Oh my gosh. Then it comes out Meg Thee Stallion shot in both feet. So you're thinking, oh man, how did she get shot in both her feet from inside the vehicle? And Tory Lanez was left unscathed. And like, that's a weird spot to get shot, you know, if you're sitting in a car and somebody's shooting you from the outside. Okay, right? Then it started boil down and unravel, and it comes out that he shot her. Now, what I was expecting and what I was initially seeing was, oh my gosh, I hope she's okay. I hope her and her family and loved ones are doing well. Let's hope for a speedy recovery. But so many people, it's mostly black men, but it was a whole bunch of people were like, oh, I'm sure she deserved it. Tory Lanez is setting the tone for the summer. And then and I try to limit my arguments on Twitter as much as possible, because why am I doing that? And I like to, I don't want to necessarily say I like to argue, but like exchange ideas, like civilly, not just yell at people. But like, you're just like, it's just a joke, bro. That's not funny. That's not funny. And all it's doing is normalizing violence against black women. And it just got crazier and crazier. And people, even still today, it happened like a week ago. People are like, oh, how she posting a video and she's dancing, she faked the whole thing, da 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 da. She was on live crying like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. She's clearly trying to make the situation just move past it because she hasn't had any drama in the past. She just be dancing and rapping and looking absolutely splendid. Oh my god, yo, I feel like if I saw her in person, I would break out into tears or faint. Or did you think I was about to break the Geneva Conventions or something? Nah, bro. But anyways, I'm not you, bro.
All right,
I'm not an offender.
Come on.
But
listen,
yo, literally,
only in New Jersey. I'm joking.
Literally, I'd be like, and whenever I see somebody post it, I'm just like, I can't handle it. It's giving me headaches. But
I don't. You know what I do in that situation? Once I see the headline and just like something I know, in regards to like Meg Thee Stallion getting shot. If there's a headline like Tory Lane shot Meg Thee Stallion whatsoever, and I know that there's the possibility that I'm gonna read something that I'm not gonna like, and it's just gonna not sit well with me, I just don't read the comments and I just scroll past.
But here's the thing, I wasn't expecting that type of response. I was expecting a whole bunch of get well soon's, not oh my god, the B deserved it, blah, 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 blah. He was probably talking to her crazy, so he shot her in her feet. What? What? That's, oh my god. It's probably a bunch of 5'3" dudes too. 5'3", 135. It's a lot of that kind of shooting women in their feet. Like,
that kind of, I mean, it says on our society and the one that we live in.
This says a lot about our society.
But it also chalks it up to just, that's just the internet. A lot of people say what they really believe in just because they're behind a computer screen. They're
also, a lot of people say outlandish and crazy things to get attention.
That too. It's like some of them don't actually believe in. They're just like, I just want some likes, yo. I just want some retweets.
Spare
some
clout.
Of them actually
spare
believe
clout,
it.
Please spare clout. But bro,
what does
good at making jokes
what
like
what does really bother me is that whole situation was like. That's fucked up. That's some crazy shit. But what I have seen for years is the WNBA. Whenever there's a WNBA highlight, it's just like boring. Oh, put them back in the kitchen. Why do I care?
And mind you, I feel like a majority of the dudes saying those comments, they'll get 50 dropped on their head by the WNBA players.
Oh,
but
for sure.
I feel like it's because I don't really even watch college basketball. Like,
are you comparing the WNBA to just measly college basketball?
No, I was comparing it to the NBA, and I was like, if you have a WNBA game on and an NBA game on, I'm probably gonna watch the NBA game on because John Moran exists, and I want to see him snap his kneecaps on the landing. But it's one thing to be like, I prefer to watch this over that, but why you like? These are professional athletes, like they train their whole lives to have their bodies at peak condition, and you just. It is for what, bro? For what? But I think it's because it comes like the conversations of we deserve to get paid more than NBA players. I think that's what causes the controversy because you should be getting paid along the lines of who's watching. And if nobody's watching the WNBA games, that's tough.
Which is the case, yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I know a lot of, well, I don't know them specifically, but or personally, but there's a huge fan base for the WNBA. It just doesn't compare to the NBA.
It doesn't compare to the NBA, right?
So that money just doesn't come in. And I've seen people that are just like, the WNBA is better than the NBA. It's a funner game.
I can't agree with that.
I can't agree with that. You know, shout out to WNBA.
Yeah, shout out.
I'm glad y'all
WNBA.
doing good. The season just started. Shout out Sabrina Ionescu, I think her name is. #1 pick for the New York Liberty, even though she just destroyed her ankle and she's already out for like 3 weeks. Shalana, I heard from a birdie of mine that you got that WAP. You got that WAB.
Bro, yeah, I tweeted that. I'm pretty sure I tweeted that. But we gonna get to that later, bro.
I just heard what I said. You got WAB, bro.
WAB. You sounded like you had a stroke. We gonna get to that, bro. All right. So, next question. Ways to make money during this pandemic. How to better yourself during these times. I feel like this is a really tough question, not to answer, but
bro,
just
get
to
it
ask.
how you live, boy. Just get up off that couch.
I feel like most important, above all else, protect your mental health and your physical health. Don't be outside trying to learn jujitsu.
I think it depends. I think it depends on your situation. I think a lot of people that listen to us are around our age. for the most part, I would hope.
Have you ever looked up the demographic breakdown for the channel?
I don't think
I never have.
breaks it that specifically down.
Yeah, that's also true.
But
and you have 13-year-olds saying they're 47.
That too, but for the most part, at least I would hope not. For people our age, I really hope y'all not paying rent or taking care of kids. So y'all don't have the most.
I know the couple is tough. It's tough.
It's, God bless their heart, bro.
For real, God bless them. That's so tough.
But y'all don't got that many priorities, right?
Responsibilities.
We like to make money, right? You like a little dollar in your pocket. I put a dollar in your pocket,
Yeah.
I like making a little something over here. But you pay rent first of the month?
No, sir.
Exactly. You don't have my mama. You don't have slave over whatever.
Yeah. So if you don't have responsibilities, and I'm not sure specifically if this person has obligations or if they have to pay rent or feed their kids, I don't know. But if you don't, do not stress. I know a lot of people are beginning to trade Forex more than ever. I did. It was great. I can't anymore because the internship I'm at, and I'm not going to give any specifics because I'm not trying to lose it, but I'm doing it. I'm handling a lot of sensitive information, and they literally said if you're a part of any investment clubs or any organizations like that, you going down like Gordon Buffett, Warren.
But it's okay because you got that WAP. You'll just make it
up. Stop, bro. Stop.
But
anywho, yeah, I had to stop. I have to stop trading. For as long as I'm.
Stop walking around with this WAP, bro.
It's too heavy. I need somebody else to carry it for me. But yeah, I'd say you should be more focusing on bettering yourself than I think making money, unless you have to. I don't know, people's financial situations is getting sticky out there, but Forex is something good, but you got to work at it, to be honest.
So it's the summertime. I know y'all want to go out. Well, y'all want to have fun, but I don't think you really need money right now to have fun because not much is open.
Not much is open, bro. Oh my God.
But that leads to like, man, I'm home all day. I need some stuff to make me happy. I'm gonna buy me a little laptop. I'm gonna buy me a little Gucci bag, Gucci belt.
You?
That's not me.
Bro, you bought so much stuff.
For the channel.
Yeah, but
except for this.
The Oculus and the AirPods and I'm gonna find something else.
You bro, get how you live, bro.
Get how you live. But I think good hobbies to pick up, cooking, of course. I've been cooking for a minute since like freshman year. I've been cooking a lot. I've really got into gardening since the pandemic started.
Hang out with your families, man.
Bro,
if you don't,
I already have too much of that. I don't think I could recommend. I think you need hobbies to get away from your family, if anything.
Well, I don't know. To each their own. Some people really love spending time with their family. Some people spend too much time with their family, but don't realize that it's an issue. Or feel like they're my family. I can't get away from them.
I need to get away. I also started doing bikes. Like you see that's a different bike from the one
I didn't notice it.
But that's not even mine. That's my dad. We've been working on them. But I have
you better watch it.
I got a frame. From scratch, literally. I got a frame and I got the frame for the wheels. I don't need. There's no rubber on the wheels. It's just the metal part. So I'm excited for it though. But it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be expensive.
Don't unemployment scam. Don't do any scams right now.
I don't know, man. The unemployment scam is looking kind of delicious. I can say that because I'm not doing it. So I'm not incriminating myself.
I can do it.
But also the people who are like, you know how you're getting extra money for your small business to like keep it afloat.
Yeah,
people are making up businesses and getting like, $20,000, $80,000.
I sold an ounce like last week. That's a small business,
bro. Do it up, bro. But stay safe, stay careful.
Get it how you live.
Get it how you live, bro. Come on.
We out here for a good time, not a long time. But
people flying out, getting cars and stuff, running scams. Hey, yo. If everybody, they can't put everybody in jail. I mean, Kamala Harris might be president soon, but
that's a couple years from now. We'll be fine.
They might reopen your case from 2020. Like, come on. But that's a crazy thing that businesses are private. That I mean, prisons are treated like private businesses. Like when Kamala Harris got announced as vice presidential nominee for the Democrats, prison stock rose, like it shot up like crazy. That's crazy that the stock for prison can increase, but that's neither here nor there.
Next question, lay it on me.
Oh, here's a loaded one here. I think this one was your favorite. Actually, this is not even a question, actually, just why do men? That's the question. Why do men?
That's verbatim.
Well, Gilbert, why do men?
Now you don't want to speak, right? I don't know. Well, I have a question for you, person who asked that question.
Uh-oh.
Do you know who we are?
Yo, shut up. But I don't even know if the person who said that is watching right now. I don't think so.
Bro, probably not. You know, how many times have we been like, women jokes?
Yeah, we be
this don't sound like somebody that watches
We
us.
be wilding sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But
why do men? I don't know.
Yo, as far as like, I haven't done anything illegal or like, no, but just like, I never cheated another, but I'll be having dumb brain. What do you think she means,
bro? I'm assuming this is a woman.
Here's the thing, it is. I don't remember who, and we keeping the question anonymous. No,
I'm joking.
We keeping the questions anonymous, but men do be wilding.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you never catcalled a woman.
No.
Yeah, neither have I. But it's commonplace. And harassment, being like, "Hey yo, ma, let me get your number." No, thank you. I have a boyfriend. Hey yo, ma, let me get your number. Hey yo, no, they don't even stop there. And then you're like, "I'm not attracted to you. Could you please leave me alone?" You fat horse of a like wench, get out of my sight. Exactly, and it's not
this
funny.
Isn't funny.
It's not funny.
I'm sorry.
It's not funny. I apologize, but. Yeah, but
why do men?
I don't know. If I could tell you, if I could end misogyny and just answer that question for you,
I can't necessarily answer that question because thankfully I don't fall. I fall in the men category, but I don't fall in the category that you're specifically talking about.
Yeah.
At least I think I don't.
I be wilding sometimes.
Maybe she just means like, bro, you got a penis, you're gross.
Yo, willies, silly. But like I can't even say. Like I be having, when it comes to romance, I just be having dumb brain, bro. I can't.
That I can attest to, not specifically, but I will say.
But me, you say me.
Yes, yeah. But I will say, and I have seen, because I live in a house full of women. I've always had my whole life.
Yeah.
Over the course of the years, they've had several relationships, and I've seen it firsthand of just the guy just being really dumb, like.
Yeah.
But I will say. Speak your mind, man. Don't be like, I'm gonna send him signals. Hopefully, he catches on to my drink.
Yeah. That's another thing. I'm very accountable, and I'll like, I completely feel this. I'll change my behavior if I know what I'm doing is wrong, and I can say this is what I'm doing. Let me stop myself from doing that. But I do not pick up on signals and hints. I'm not good at that at all. And if something's bothering you and you're not telling me,
God gave you a mouth.
Bro, and it's tough because sometimes it's not even like that something bothers you and you just speak on it immediately. You just realize 2 years later, hey, I had an issue with that. But then, like, it's the times pass. Like, what you want me to do? But yo, we improving and grooving and moving.
Humans in general,
we evolving, bro.
Humans in general, we have our ups and downs.
We be wild.
I will say, just men. It's a little crazy sometimes.
A little bit more
weird
wild.
sometimes.
A little bit more wild.
Please learn how to take rejection. Please just.
Yeah, I've never wild out on rejection either. That's
just if you see a good looking girl and you really want to talk to her, be polite. If she just wants to go by her day,
I feel like a cold approach is a really weird way to like scoop somebody up. I don't know.
Send mail by pigeon. They'll love
for
that.
For real. Like, no,
but pigeons all over. Just use them.
I've had a few times women have came up to me and asked me for my Snapchat or number or whatever, and I've just been like, no, thank you. Because it's just that's weird. That's weird energy to me. I don't know. Just going up to somebody, because like, you don't know me, bro. You don't know me.
Wrap it up.
Bro, stop pressuring me.
Wrap it up.
Can you chill?
I'm talking about in general. Wrap it up.
That's also factual. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta save that for when we're exercising later, unless you want to use your pee.
Oh yeah.
Would you drink your pee?
I think I have. I don't know.
Oh,
that's
that
probably a
reminds
pretty
me.
memorable thing, right?
I may or may not have tasted poop before.
Care to elaborate?
Sure. I mean, I dug myself this deep. So when I was a kid,
what you was digging in, bro?
When I was a kid, I
guess that makes it a little more acceptable.
When I was bored last week, when I was a kid, I was an avid churchgoer every Sunday.
You said I tasted poop before, like it just happened, bro.
No, I said I may or may not have tasted poop. Anyways, back to my poop story. I would go to church every Sunday like a good Catholic boy, you know. And the church we went to was in Kings Highway, and near Kings Highway is a nice little diner that we'd always go after church. But it was a good 15-minute walk. So, you know, we as a family, me, my mom, my sisters, my aunts, my uncles, we would walk from the church to the diner. But where we used to walk,
are you talking about the Floridian?
No, that's near Kings Plaza.
Oh my god, which is on Kings Highway.
But I'm talking about the main Kings Highway, like where 381 was.
Yeah, I have no clue where anything there is.
Because your memory's bad. So anyway, where we would walk, the sidewalks were very, very tiny. There was like the big patch of grass where like people would mow it, and then there was just a little sidewalk, and there was like a good 7 or 8 of us walking down this narrow path. So we walked down the street. I noticed some dog poo.
And you got on your hands and knees.
I'm so hungry. I'm joking. No.
I've been waiting for.
I can't wait for breakfast. But I noticed it's dog poo. Didn't think any of it. It's dog poo. It's whatever. Walk past. However, there was a man trimming the grass on the same grass that the dog poo was in. I walked past it. You
said, "Thank you for your service, mister," and you kissed his boot.
I walked past it. I had my mouth open, and I felt a salty taste. A taste that I've never felt before. Taste that I've never even discovered up until then.
Not until yesterday when I ate butt for the first time.
So I may or may not have tasted dog poo that day.
If it was salty, I feel like.
But
even
what
if
could
you've
it
never
have been though?
The taste of grass.
It ain't taste like grass.
It tasted like.
It tasted.
Dropped a
it
GR.
It had such a prominent taste. Like
succulent,
I still remember it.
Savory, delicious. Like
it was like my first hit.
Indescribable. But that's unfortunate, bro.
So that's story time for today. I got you another time in the next episode. But hit me with the next question.
Next question. The previous one was why do men? This one is.
I'm sure this one's better.
Why men don't deserve rights. How do you feel about that one?
I think we should all have our rights taken away. End of story.
First, black people. But I feel like now more than ever, women are just like done.
I thought you said dumb.
No. Done. D-O-N-E. Like they just tired of us speaking on straight women.
Us, me and you.
Yeah, only us, not any other men. Just Jelani and Gilbert. And they just like, yo, it's yeah.
What's funny is like throughout history, it's always just been like, the old wife, the old lady. I'll send her back.
Yeah, especially because I really enjoy stand-up comedy, and the farther back you go, the more the comedy is just like, God, I hate my wife.
If I could kill her and get away with it, I would.
And it's like,
but now that it's finally like, man, I hate men. It's just like, what did you just say?
Yeah.
Take that back.
And what, like, I was about to say something not towards women but towards white people that was a little This is a little crazy. I have to really watch what I say, because now there is a face attached to my speech. So it's a whole
there
nother
always
element.
was, but
now literally, like, they catching me on candid camera, 4K. But if I said, and I'm gonna say this because you clearly know I'm not serious, I love black people, but if I said I hate black people, or someone who's like, because I've heard black people say that before, they're either saying it in jest, or if they're serious, they're not talking about all black people. But even still saying not all black people, that's wacky. But if you are, I feel like you could say something like that if you're saying it about the people in power. I mean, not to say that women are powerless, but they're getting their reproductive rights taken away. They're an oppressed group in America and in the world, and for them to say, like, I hate men, to say something like I hate men, that's not the same as a man saying I hate women. You know what I mean? Because, like, they have reasons. What they were like 40% of women have been sexually harassed.
You telling me before. I don't have a reason to say I hate the wife? She won't let me sit down and watch the game.
And spend time with the boys when women are literally getting, like, sexually abused. So yeah, why men don't deserve rights? Hey man, we getting close. We getting closer and closer
to having our rights taken away.
Yes.
All right.
So this is the last men themed question. Why do men walk the same earth as me? Ghetto.
It's not funny anymore. Tell a different joke.
But this wasn't the same person telling the same joke. No. It was like a couple of women, girls.
Dog, I don't know. I mean,
bro, I didn't ask to be here. I'm just here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yo, if your father wasn't working on this earth, you wouldn't be here, bro. You can't ask that question. Shout out your father, bro. I don't know. Why do we walk on this? Why does anybody walk on this earth?
It's rhetorical, bro.
All right, I'm gonna think.
Next
deeply.
real question. All right. Predictions on how the pandemic will later impact our children in school. And while we were on our little break, I was talking about this with your mother and her granddaughter, your daughter, your niece. So we were talking about that for just a really quick short time, because I have 3 siblings, and we have one that's going into high school, one that's about to leave high school, and one who's 7 in elementary. So it's crazy, because just thinking about, not really the knowledge that I learned in school wasn't necessarily that important. I think the public school was a lot more important for me was the social development.
What do you mean?
The bullying.
What do you mean?
Let me stop. Just interacting with other people. Get you it's kind of like your training wheels for life. You need human interaction in a controlled environment like public school, so that you know, like, how to interact with people in, like, a workplace, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And these the first 7 years are the most important, and now they spending it only with their family. You know, you got to learn how to share. You got to learn how to don't bite your friends. You know, don't bite your friends.
That was a Yo Gabba Gabba song, right?
Yeah, of course.
Don't bite your friends.
And what's the other one? Keep trying. Don't give up. Don't stop.
What's the one where give up? What's the one where the man that oversaw everything goes into a psych ward?
Oh, yeah, I think he's in the psych ward the whole time playing with his toys.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
What's another one? There's one that's coming. That's there's a party in my tummy. So yummy. That was the banger. So that was a Yo Gabba Gabba banger.
That was the song that was tied to the Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yo, that joint went hard. Era. Before Baby Shark, bro, there's a party in my tummy. And Jack Black was on. Yo, when Jack Black was on Yo Gabba Gabba, I was hyped, and I think I was like 9. A little too old for Yo Gabba Gabba, but I was still hyped. I was like, yo, Jack Black is like Yo Gabba Gabba. This was like
last week. I needed something to watch.
But yeah, we have no clue how there's nothing but questions in this time, and the only way we'll get answers is to wait and see how it affects me. I feel like
we as humans,
a lot of people are gonna need therapy. Oh my god.
Yeah, but people, we as humans overcome and adapt. So evolve. If this is the new generation, this is so be it. If this means that they weeding out all the boomers, so be it.
Cause I'm just thinking about like, yo, my little sister hasn't seen her friends since like March. I have a lot more freedom because I could just leave the house, get on a bike or something, wear a mask, and like be here. She can't leave the house on her dolly. Like it's crazy. So I once again, I'm not a therapist and I'm not a child psychologist, so I don't know how it's gonna affect the development of children, but it's crazy to even think about it, that we've been going through this long, and you have countries like New Zealand who snuffed it out in like what, 3-4 weeks?
Yeah.
Because people think it's a political opinion to wear a mask. And even if you don't want to wear a mask, stay in your house. Oh my god, it's so easy. Like, now more than ever, you could a true patriot will wear their mask and social distance. 3, 2, 1.
Good god.
All right, so now this is the last question, and
we saved the best one for last.
I'm looking most forward to. And you haven't heard this song. Do you want to read out the lyrics?
I'll read it out.
You can read it out.
Yeah, because I really don't know, but
because I'm trying to start my career in corporate America. I don't think I want anybody screen capping.
Yeah, ask me the question.
Okay. Why are
load
men?
Up Genius.
Yeah, Genius. Why are men so upset over WAP? When literally all
some of them don't get it, bro.
When literally all male rap songs are just as vulgar. I wouldn't say all, but definitely it's crazy what's happening with that song. Like, and just I once again, I didn't really argue, but it was this conversation I had with this dude in my DM, and he was on some, this is terrible, this is an atrocity to have this on the radio. Let me just go back to the conversation. And mind you, I'm not going to be reading off any of his stuff because that's not right. And
you could list his address on the bottom.
I could dox him just real quick. But just to go back to some of the points I was making. Are you going to read out the lyrics, bro?
Oh, you want me to? You were going to get go on your DMs?
No, I think we should start off with that.
Okay, all right. I'll insightful reading. Cardi B, WAP. So the intro. Cardi B, Al T. McLaren, and Megan Thee Stallion. Why does she have 2 E's in her name?
Bro, she could do whatever she wants, bro.
Right. Okay, so whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house, and let it be known there's some whores in this house. Hold up, I said certified freak 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy make that pull out game weak. Woo. Chorus 1. Oh wait, no. Oh no. This is chorus 1.
You know, you remember that white guy who does he sings along in his car?
Yeah.
He does it. Do you think that would get copyright stricken?
Well, he still plays the song in the background.
Ah, damn. I really think we should just stop it and watch him do it. I think we should stop.
No, I'm okay.
Bro, it's pretty good content.
Yeah. You fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket of the mop for this wet ass. Oh, this is nauseating. This is just this is making me grumpy. This is making me a little
Really?
Because it's just vagina.
Bro, you don't like vagina, bro?
Yeah, but it's like I would need a bucket and a mop. Like, ew.
It's excessive. It's too much.
Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. Beat it up, catch a charge, extra large and extra hard. With this pussy right in your face, swipe your doors like a credit card.
Oh, your flow is
okay, yeah, my flow's a little off. Hop on top, I want to ride. I do a Kegel while it's inside. Spit in my... Oh, God. This is making
that one,
spit
that
in my
one,
mouth.
Yeah, spit play is
Look
a little...
in my eyes. This was these wet. Come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. That's role play. I wear a disguise. Ooh.
I just imagine Cardi B in a glasses, big nose and a mustache.
I want you to park that big coat. Mac truck right in this little garage. I kind of like that. That reminds me of like some Missy Elliott stuff.
Get your freak on.
Make it cream, make it scream out in public.
Make a scene.
Out in public.
Make a scene, bro. Become a sex offender.
I don't cook. I don't clean. But let me tell you how I got this ring.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to pull up some other lyrics and Twitter just said basketball highlights. Keep
that
going.
was Twitter?
Yeah.
That wasn't your... Now is Meg Thee Stallion's verse. And let me preface this. I really like Meg Thee Stallion. I don't really like her flow, but I like her. Yeah, like she's alright. I don't like Cardi B. I will say that. I don't like Cardi B.
I can see why.
Yeah, I don't like Cardi B. Meg Thee Stallion, you cool in my book. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me. Yeah, in parentheses. Quick jump up before you let it get inside of me. That's funny. Okay. I tell him where to put it, never tell him where I'm about to be. Huh. I'll run down on him before I have a run in me. Pow, pow, pow. Talking shit, bite your lip, yeah. Ask for a car while you ride that dick. Ad lib. Mm-hmm. You really ain't never got a fucking for a thing. Yeah, he already made his mind up before he came. Hey, now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Okay, I see the appeal.
Yeah, so I like Meg. I think Meg.
Yeah, I think that was better.
But what I definitely feel is happening is, once again, I feel like in anything, women are gonna be held to a higher level of scrutiny as far as like what's considered proper.
The battery's low. We have to hurry this up.
So like the outrage, bro. The outrage. And you would rather listen to dudes in a deep ass voice be like, yeah, I'm creaming her. And be like, no problem with that.
She needs a bucket for this cream.
But like, no, like, just along the lines of the conversation I had, like,
can we make that song? I'm creaming her.
Wait, hold up. Let me look at some of the songs I mentioned, because I was like, yo, because it was like, this is the most vulgar rap song ever. Big Sean literally has a song called Ass, and it played at one of our elementary school dances. All of dancehall is just ridiculous. And it seems to be the narrative that people are pushing is women right now are filthy, and they're not becoming more empowered. There's no morals, when in reality, as long as there's been sex, there's been art about sex.
Couple years ago, we had a woman like Michelle Obama in our office. We don't got that no more, because we got Cardi B's, Meg Thee Stallion running around.
But then also you have people like No Name, Tierra Whack, Chica, that they not getting the same streams and play because their music isn't surrounded by their sex appeal. So it's like, huh?
Can't win.
What? You can't win.
Just can't win. That's just the way it is.
NWA, Swallow, of course. I forget who did that song, but what was it?
All right, we get the point. The battery's low.
Yeah, it's a song called "She Swallowed," but yeah. It's. I was trying to find a song called "She Swallowed." There's some vulgar rap lyrics out there, bro. I specifically can remember some Ghostface bars where he was walling, but it's the I feel like you have to stop and think about why you're exhibiting certain behaviors. You think it's just
because it's Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion?
No, I think it's because it's.
But what about Cupcake? And nobody talks about Cupcake.
Because Cupcake wasn't popular. Cupcake became popular before her vulgar raps, whereas Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B are two very popular artists who did a very vulgar rap. And Cupcake could rap her ass off. Oh my god. Okay.
She was showing ass.
Okay.
Then she rapped about ass.
Okay, exactly. She could do whatever she wants.
But you just said that. Why. But you just said that Cupcake started out.
So okay. Cardi B's rise to popularity came in reality television. She was a stripper, yes, but she didn't. When she was on the news and breaking records, it wasn't because of what she was doing in the strip club. It was because of Bodak Yellow.
What did she talk about in Bodak Yellow?
Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap.
My pussy feel like a lake.
Bro, a lake is much deeper than a mop in a bucket.
You right.
Why was you... you went, ew, that's gross.
I was looking at the imaginary camera.
Oh.
Like in The Office. My favorite show that I watch every day.
But yeah, I don't know. But I feel like the difference with Cupcake is not as popular.
Shout out Cupcake.
I think
really
Shorty
like
could out rap Meg
Cupcake's
and Cardi.
super
I'm
dope.
sorry, but oh my gosh, Cupcake. I don't want to like put them against each other, but God, Cupcake can rap, bro.
What about Ben Shapiro? You think he could rap?
Oh my gosh, Ben Shapiro is a whole nother. He is so upset about this song. And I don't think he's ever aroused a woman in his entire life. I think that's the primary irony of it. He's an advocate of abstaining from sex until marriage, and I don't think he's ever satisfied his wife. And the crazy thing about Ben Shapiro is he's not good at formulating arguments and actually debating. He's good at talking fast and getting people angry so that they appear irrational. And literally, like, when he used to... I used to watch the videos, Ben Shapiro owns the libtards in like 8th grade and 9th grade, and I was like, yo, this dude is smart. Like, literally, I thought, like, dang, right, maybe I am genetically predisposed to be hyper violent. That's crazy. Like literally, I mean, I was a kid.
Own, I guess.
Yeah. And I was like,
you know what I did as a kid?
Black on black crime.
You know what I did as a kid?
What?
I accidentally ate dog food going to the church.
No, but I'm not saying me watching Ben Shapiro was a good thing. That was a bad thing.
Do you think that was a good thing for me to eat dog poop?
But yo,
I don't know if I ate dog poop. Okay, I think I did.
I don't think you did, bro.
But this is 50-50. Because I don't know what else could have entered my mouth.
It could have been any. It could have been somebody spraying Axe body spray near their window.
I would have tasted that cologne.
Bro, I'm trying to advocate for you that you didn't eat dog poop. Like, why are you fighting me on it? Damn.
I want people to know I ate dog poop.
Ben Shapiro and that clip of him laughing is what really, like, he's fully like red pill Joker mode. Like, it's crazy. But his one of his primary arguments was, is this what you think women empowerment is? And that's the argument that a lot of people are making is, being vulgar isn't empowerment, but having the freedom of speech, literally he's a conservative, that's freedom of speech, no matter how you slice it, creating music, creating art, anything, and it's literally speech. When you're rapping, that's freedom of speech. And how are you an advocate for hate speech because it falls under freedom of speech, but then somebody can't rap about having sex? That don't make no sense. But
you say he's a conservative, he don't want women having fun, but
that's what I'm saying. Conservatives constantly contradict themselves, and it's like, you want freedom of speech unless it's black people protesting or black women rapping about sex. Like, it's like, come on. I want freedom of speech when I want to call a black person minding their business at a beach a slur.
I didn't shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. I don't want to shout out Cardi B because I don't like Cardi B. But
shout out Cardi B. I'll do it for you.
Really?
Yeah. Why not?
She drugged people.
I completely, bro. We literally had a podcast episode once again. Caught on candid camera with the terrible memory. Jelani Sims walling again.
I didn't listen to it because I was like, I'm probably not gonna like this. I'm gonna just move on.
Yeah, no, I didn't. When they were like, WAP out now streaming, I wasn't like, damn, let me.
Yeah, I was just like,
the guy. I watched a video of him doing it in the car because I just saw it on somebody's story, video. And he was into it. Like, he was. We're not being recorded. So damn. So it must have just ended though. But for the audio listeners, that man was into it deep, bro.
Oh, I just noticed. Yeah, when I do the audio, I gotta cut out all the parts that were just like, gotta start again. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's why I was like, we might want to just make it audio today.
I think the camera just died.
Oh, yep, that just happened. Good timing.
All right, fuck it. We'll end it just audio.
All right. Well, how you doing, babies? As I turn around to face the computer.
So the camera just died to everybody listening. This is both for the audio listeners and the video listeners. Now you're just looking at a black screen or whatever future me put up into.
I could draw a picture of Gilbert scraping dog poop off the ground and shoveling it into his mouth.
That's not.
I'm talented enough.
That's not explicitly what happened. It flew.
But I mean,
by the turd angel, it flew in my mouth.
Hey. We could get creative with it. I could draw a cherub shooting a Cupid's arrow smeared with shit.
No, just the tip.
Just the tip. And it pierces your tongue. We could really get fancy with it, bro.
Well, we already got fancy enough. Y'all seeing our face. Huh? Y'all hearing our crispy voices.
I think the Doomcast is returned.
We got off on a good note. Yeah, besides the camera being a little stinker.
I think we should have just waited for that aspect.
We still made good content. You know?
I completely agree, but this is a lot more work for you now.
It's always been work.
But
that ain't gonna change.
More work or less work?
If it makes good content and I'm willing to do it, sure. Notice how I said if I'm willing to do it.
If I'm willing to do it.
Cause listen, brother, man, it's good to be back. You know, Doom is back, but we ain't never left. Actually,
we ain't never.
Now that you think about it, we was always here. We're in a different position though, cause normally, no, I used to sit over here. You would sit over there.
Yeah,
but we would face the camera. Yeah, we would face the computer.
Curved monitor.
We would face the computer. So it's a little different. It's a little different on my end. I noticed I touched my face a lot. I was looking, wandering off.
I dig my butt and lick my fingers
to recreate the moment that I first
to chase that white rabbit. I've been chasing that flavor since I was a child.
Thank you everybody for tuning in for the first episode of the newest season, episode 32, I believe. / episode 1
/ season 3 / season
pilot
1 /
whatever it is
/ the pilot /
hope you enjoyed. We'll see you when we see you. Not next week, not next Monday. Get that through your skulls, because we're not cognitive machines like we wish we were.
I think we could do it every week.
I don't think we could do it every week.
If
and also
is good.
And also, we don't want to give the viewer an hour-long video every week.
We can give him clips. Charlie clips.
Now see, that's work. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway,
I've been geeking
enough
talk.
Shout out Gunna. Shout out Wanna. Shout out that person that everybody's been making fun of.
Yeah, I hope they're doing okay.
Okay.
What's wrong with people?
Once again, it just shows you people are just gonna be mean.
I feel like you
gotta end this. Don't
yeah.
into another topic.
You open up a whole new can of worms. Okay, hope they're doing okay. That's the end of that.
Hope you're doing okay, viewer.
Yeah,
whatever you're doing right now. If you're watching this or listening to this, if you're making food, if you're doing homework, if you're being it a little to our voices, that's up to you, man.
What? I don't think that's allowed, Gilbert. You're already on a list. I don't think you want to be on another one.
I'm on the poopy eating list.
New Jersey sex offenders.
Listen, man, whenever we start doing tours, I'm telling y'all now, New Jersey is
New Jersey will not be on the tour of the live podcast.
This isn't funny. No, this isn't funny. We're done here. We're out of here. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.